And a good day, all of you. John Henderson, Pierre of the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today from our friends at Bold Monk, Brother Ivan, Russian Imperial Stout. Boom. Comes at 9.7% ABV. It's been like 4 check-ins on Beer Advocate so far. And they're giving it a score of 4.5, a 4 out of 5. Untapped, same score, 4 out of 5. Again, as I mentioned, the Russian Imperial Stout. Bold Monk is a restaurant / brew pub / everything. Using a rich, complex Imperial Stout with notes of dark fruit, roasted coffee, and chocolate. Of course, this is the time of year, as I always say, late fall, around November, all the way until March. And believe me, it still feels like winter in March, even though we spring forward within the first weekend or 2 weekends of March, how that works out. That's when I'm usually drinking stouts. Now, people want to drink Imperial Stouts or Russian Imperials or these heavy, strong stouts any time of the year, have at it. But me, I just feel they're perfect for the winter months. So here's what it looks like. Nice head. Beautiful head right there on top, you know. Get the coffee smelling right away. And I am smelling the chocolate. More of a semi-sweet chocolate for sure in this. Flaked mentioned the malts is one of the malts is flaked barley, and he used Jarrylo, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Jarrylo hops. So I'll put all that information on the website on the when I upload it, you'll see. So really nice, beautiful color. So, all right. Again, I've kept it warm as I did before we started reviewing. I'd let it sit on the counter. And again, with any Russian Imperial or any sort of these strong, bold stouts, I tend to let it warm up, get the fullness of it out of the refrigerator. So this one I did, I kept it about maybe 30, 40 minutes, let it warm, and maybe I should not have done this, but did run it under some warm water, but whatever. So anyway, let's have at it. Cheers. I believe they are using some dark chocolate in this, but definitely the coffee and the dry fruit is there. The coffee is there, then the chocolate, and then the dry fruit is kind of on the line. So I say that you get the coffee immediately on the back end, on the beginning, on the tongue, then the chocolate, and then you on the back end you get the dry fruit. So the aroma of the dry fruit is definitely in this. This is a slow sipper, folks. So I would advise, especially drinking one of these Imperial Stouts, you don't want to gobble it up, and go say, hey, maybe I'll go do something. Maybe I'll go take a drive to the hardware store and take a drive around the country, or you do that, and, you're taking a drive to the police station. So I would be very cautious. I would say take a walk, You just leave the keys here in the house. It's only the keys to open the door, to lock, and come back in, but not to drive. So advise people, be advised. Yeah, this is nice. First thing that comes to mind about something like this would be comparisons. First, what will come to mind, obviously, for this would be Stone Imperial Stout, formerly known Stone Russian Imperial Stout, which I think I don't know why they, that's why it was all going on in the world, Just let's leave beer out of that discussion, right? Stone, 1050, Old Rasputin, which I would say is more in that realm, but I mean, how would you describe this? Is it between one of those three? Stone, 1050, and Old Rasputin is easily to get. Obviously, these are more well-known brands. Stone is a well-known brand. Obviously, there was the money behind it. People from Sapporo who owns them now. To do the Stone IPA and the Arrogant Bastard Ale. And Old Rasputin from North Coast Brewery, which you can find just about anywhere. North Coast beers. Even I found some of that when I was back home in Jersey. So North Coast does travel, and distribution is pretty good. So this is a local brewery, obviously. So show some love, right? Right. This reminds me of a little bit of Old Rasputin. Now, Old Rasputin is 9.7. No, Old Rasputin is 9.2. There's some similarities to this. I believe, obviously, I know 1050s is 10%, as is, what did I mention? I said Stone. 1050 by Oscar Blues. Of course, Longmont, Colorado. Also have a brewery in Breward, North Carolina. So we get the North Carolina stuff. Stone, of course. Both of them are 10%. So I would say this is more in the line. I think all three are great. As you know, I'm very biased to 1050. I think it's probably one of the best Imperial Stouts. Russian Imperial, by far. I wish they did not discontinue Lagunitas Imperial Stout. Again, people who own Lagunitas, Heineken. I don't know why that stopped. Stone had their Imperial Stout. They took a break, and then it brought it back this year, 2023. So if you're able to find Stone, good luck. That was superb too. So of the three, again, as I said, easily you can get those three just about anywhere. And I'm biased to 1050, so 1050 right there. But this is right born on the line with Old Rasputin. That was at 9.2. This is 9.7. Yes, distribution for Bold Monk, obviously being a local brewery here in the Georgia area. So if you're in there, I'm sure definitely you could find it. The only beer I've had from them is their Resurrector Doppelbock, which was just a fabulous beer. That was 8.9%. That was like, man, that is some good stuff. Really good stuff. Right up there with Spot and Optimator. The Malt Liquor Project. Jay, just letting you know. But yeah, this borderline right on there, but this could hold its own with the three that I mentioned. So we'll go on. This is fabulous. I'm gonna sip the rest for later this evening. A little evening thing, and just kind of chill. But or later in the evening, I'll put it in the fridge and let it do its thing. But yeah, this is really good. I'm gonna go 9.2. This is an A for me. I think this is a really good job. Again, when you sip this, you get the dark chocolate flavor. You get the roasted coffee, dark fruit. Once it goes down, you get the chocolate, then the coffee, then the dark fruit on the tail end. But overall, all three are very well balanced. And this is a superb Imperial Stout. Again, good sip beer to sit, a sipper to sit by, the fire, or maybe sit by watching political news, election results, or if you have a fire, or listening to, I don't know, Christian rock. I don't know. Hey, whatever. Please, Christian rock folks, don't attack me for saying that. Okay. All right. So anyway, 9.2. Yeah, I would say go 9.2. So this is an A for me for the Bold Monk. Brother Ivan Drago. Ivan. Russian Imperial Stout, 9.7%. Check it out. 9.2 score. A. Love it. John Henderson, Pierre, the Beverage Ramble to you, and keep on watching as always. Cheers, live, laugh, and love. Brother Ivan, if he dies, he dies. I will destroy you, but I will destroy the stout. Yay.